Hey everyone, welcome! I'm Trish, and you're at Trish's Creative Treasures. We're down in my living room today. Steams are rising, got the pot, the little thing. Yes, I got orange hand. I had a candle dye explode in my tote that I keep my dyes and my fragrance oils in. Yay, what a mess. But anyways, let's make some candles today. I have two in about a quarter of one's poured. I have a bigger one of these upstairs, but I didn't tell Draken to grab the big one. I just grabbed the small one, and the big one's more necessary, but for now this will do. But I am making peppermint bark candles right now, and then I have iced kissed berries, season's greetings, sleigh ride, Jack Frost, tinsel, Christmas cravings, elf sweat, and I have a couple more Christmassy ones, but I just didn't dig them all out yet. I figured just pull out a couple that I'm going to use, and that way I don't have to have too much, because I'm just working on a little table here. Jim's mom, Meemaw, got this for me, so I was downstairs. I had a little table I could craft on. Thank you, Meemaw! But, yeah, we are making candles today. Mind my background. It's not a pretty background. We're going to repaint, and we're getting rid of a lot of stuff, just like stuff that's not needed, that's old, that's no good, stuff that my animals have ruined, and I have only my chair down here as far as furniture goes. And we have like little regular just chairs that you would just sit on, but not living room furniture. I need new living room furniture. So luckily in my lifetime with animals and young kids, I've always ran into somebody that's giving away a decent set of furniture, but they're getting new furniture because they just want new furniture. So that's what I wait for, because as long as I have my animals, especially the dog, and like my cats don't ruin my furniture besides the scratch. Now they do the scratching, but they don't. I had to get rid of my sofa because when you don't watch my dog, Acadia, she does not like to go use the bathroom outside. She will come in my living room and just use the living room. We have it now gated that she can't get in here. She's no longer allowed in the living room, which may be mean to some people, but when your living room furniture, when I had almost a practically brand new sectional sofa, get ruined because she decided she was going to pee on it, then you would understand, I guess. But anyways, enough with that. There's my little Storm. We're gonna get him some eye medicine tomorrow. He's got an infection. Oh, this little guy here, this is our Storm that we took in. I think one of the other cats scratched him or something, and it got his eye, and he's got like pink eye or something going on. So we're gonna get some of the, what we use for pink eye is the exact same thing that they can, but we can get that at the one place where Jim goes to get like the chicken feed and all the stuff that he needs for the chickens out there. And it's like that's like an Agway there. It's called Mountain View Supply, but he's going to go tomorrow and get some tetramycin or whatever it's called. It's an ointment that I'll just put in his eye 2 to 4 times a day, and just let his eye get better. Because, yeah, that's what I think, because he was a newcomer, and he won't go when the other cats are eating. I got to feed him alone because they don't want to let him. I guess it's not so bad anymore. He can stand there, but I think he's afraid now because one of them got him. And he's just a tiny tot, so I feed him upstairs by himself when it's just me and him in my room. But this little guy here, he sits with me 24/7 pretty much, except to go to the bathroom and to eat or drink. But most of the time, other than that, he is a cuddle bug. He sits and cuddles with me. He keeps me company. Don't you, Storm? As soon as the babies come, Saphira will bring her babies out sooner or later, but I know where she has them, but she's in hiding with them like she always does. So when they finally come out, I can show you the babies. They're 10 days old. We did lose one, and I think it was the 4th one that it was like 24 hours later, and she had another baby, and it just didn't really do so well, you know, from the beginning. So that one we did lose, but we still have 3 kittens. Lagatha really Well, I got to just one in the trash bag. It's like Jim's gonna come home and get the floor cleaned and everything. And here I dropped wax, so I have wax on the floor underneath me, like not hot wax, like where it's in solid form and shredded, you know. He's not going to be a happy camper with me because I dropped the wax on the floor. But what are you going to do, right? Right. But yeah, I figured we can make some candles today. Most of, like, everything I'm doing right now is Christmas smells. Stuff that's part of the Christmas line of scented oils that I got. But, oh, wait a minute guys, I need a drink. My throat got really dry really fast. So we had enchiladas for dinner. That was delicious. And it was going great. And Kaylin and little man were here. We had dinner. Like, Jim has to take them home, but he's on his way taking them home now. But little man, he gets very sick very easily and throws up. So I don't know if it's that he ate too fast, if he ate too much. I think he started coughing. So I think a piece of rice must have got stuck in his throat or something, because he threw up. It was like projectile nasty. I'm like, what? And his mama had to clean out. I mean, it was everywhere. Like, Charles is throwing up, the cat. He got into Draken's cup of eggnog, and I guess it's not agreeing with him. He has finally stopped, but Jim just got me a brand new hassock for my feet when I'm down here, because the motor on my chair stopped working, so we get another one, but they're expensive. And hold on 1 minute. Jim's trying to get a hold of me. Hold on. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Yes, Nick and Kaylin are getting all new carpet downstairs. Since Nick didn't come with this weekend because he had to tear out their old carpeting, which there's nothing wrong with it. They just decided, you know, they wanted to get some new carpeting for their place with like a color that they wanted. So we're getting the old carpeting, and it's gray and it's nice. And we had to rip all the carpeting out of my living room because my dog ruined my carpeting. So it will be perfect. I will have carpet instead of these crappy old, like, there's hardwood floors, but they were in bad shape when I moved in. You have to have a carpet on them or you get splinters if you walk around in your bare feet. And, you know, kids like to sit on the floor, so we always have to have blankets right now. Like last night, Josie and Brandon, while we were down here watching Christmas movies, laid on the blanket to watch the movies. But I just took my pot. All right, I'm going to pull you guys down, okay? So this is a tabletop one, but at the same time, I just didn't feel like trying to set it up on the table. So I have some containers here ready to go. I've got green, red, white, black, and gold candle tins. They're all 8-ounces. So yes, I will have different colored tins if anybody's interested in specific colored tins for their decor. But yeah, like I said, I'm doing chocolate mint right now, and I put, these are the little things you put in to hold your wick still. This is like my little one there. I may not, it's already starting to harden because that one's not all the way down, but this stuff's hot enough that once it cools down a bit that I can put the fragrance oil in it, then I can add it in there and it'll just melt that right up again. So, last year, let me tell you what, guys, I'm just going to be chatty tonight, okay? We're going to make candles and be chatty. So I guess since we're chatting, I'll just pull you up here. I look like poop, and, you know, I just got like a do-rag type thing on my head, and my hair's, you know, is in the bun that's coming out, and I'm in jammies that, you know, I'm not bummed today. I've been down here, and I was crocheting for a bit, and then I was sitting with Brandon watching. We watched all the Mickey Mouse versions of Christmas movies today. We watched them last night, too. But we also were able to watch The Muppets Christmas Carol. We watched Elf. And we watched, what else? We watched a couple of different Christmas movies because we were pretty much down here the majority of the whole day yesterday. Because Jim and I had to get up early yesterday and go run a couple errands that we had to do early in the morning. So we've been home, and Kaylin and Jim have been cleaning my house for me since my children have my house trashed and the animals. So it's pretty well like clean, and we just have like totes and boxes like with stuff in it yet that I need to get some of my furniture back in. Like they just took everything outside for now to get it out of the way. So Jim will get that in tomorrow. He's off all week, so before he brings that in, I'm sure he'll put the carpet down in here. And yeah, that'll have to work for now. But no, I've been sitting here with the kitties and Brandon. Oh, and Brandon projectile threw up. I was telling you about that. Charles projectile threw up on this hassock Jim got me for my feet. Put in my chair so I can put my legs up, because when I sit with my legs down lately, I get really bad muscle spasms in the tops of my legs for some reason. I don't understand it. It comes from like the hip joint. But it was nice the other day after I had my back done to not have any pain for a couple hours. Oh my goodness, was that ever beautiful. I could tell like where the difference of hip pain and back pain is, because I think the shots in my hips are already kind of wearing off. But then again, I really don't know, because like my whole pelvis is shot, guys. I mean, when I was 17, I had a car accident. I wrapped, and I mean literally wrapped my car around a telephone pole. Telephone pole, my car, right? It didn't come, but where the telephone pole hit was where the driver's door was, and that's where it like pushed it all in. And what saved my life was that the impact actually broke the bottom of my seat off the bottom hinge that's attached to the car, and it flipped upside down behind the passenger seat. So in the meantime, somewhere something tore off my forehead, and like it was like, I know I'm graphic, I tell too much, but you know, that's just how I am. I can't help it. It just, you know, and details help you understand certain things. My right leg was black. I mean, really black. That's how hard the impact was on my thigh here. So that's why I have this huge like cyst on the side of my leg. And now that my legs are getting thinner, I've got this huge lump on the outside. When I was like really heavy, you could tell that there was a lump there, but it just looked like it was part of my fat rolls, you know? So now I'm getting a very prominent big lump on the side of my leg. And they would never remove it because it's called a blood cyst. I guess it's like a big clot, but it's not. It's dried up. It's like they had stuck a needle like this long in my leg, you know, 6 months after the car accident, because it was hurting then. And I remember my mom passed out watching them stick this big needle in my leg to see if they could express any fluid out or anything, and it wouldn't come out. So they ultrasounded it, and you know, they said it, whatever it was, a technical term, that it was like this like blood cyst type of thing. So I've had that ever since I'm 17, and it's pretty much so kind of pronounced in there. So I don't know, I may have to eventually get some plastic surgery on that, but that won't be for a very, 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 very long time from now. All right, I'm going to use the rest of this. Oh, it's not going to be very scented. So we're going to put the peppermint bark, and then let's mix it up. Put some Jack Frost in with it, because Jack Frost is like a peppermint. So yeah, I'll put the pepperminty stuff in there with this. So yes, I'm doing some peppermint and mint smelling ones. The tinsel, I don't even know how to describe tinsel. This is a gorgeous, this is like a bubble gum with mint. I mean, not mint bubble gum. I always say it smells like the Bubblicious bubble gum in a minty way. But it smells so good. It just, when you smell it, you just see like silver glitter and brightness. I mean, that's what it brings to my mind, like this. You know, it's just, I don't know. My brain comes up with things like that. So yeah, I'm going to pour this one in so it's hot enough that it will remelt my wax on the bottom there. So how are you guys? Did you guys have a good Sunday? Did you have a good weekend? Draken has a half day of school tomorrow, and tomorrow night we have a parent-teacher conference for Draken. So, fun there. I think I'll use this one. So, yeah, we had a busy weekend. We usually do. We have lots of stuff that we have to do, and right now I'm trying to get my house all situated so I am ready for Christmas. I got my tree up. It's not 100% fluffed yet, but it's getting there. I'm glad that I bought a new tree because, as I told you all before, how I had the issues with mice last year. Apparently, my old tree, all the, the stuff that's on there on your artificial trees that make, like, the pine needle things, I didn't have any left. The mice chewed them all off. It was just the plastic and metal left with a few little shavings of the pine needle things. But I decided this year I wanted a white tree. Why? I don't know. I always hated white trees, but we were at Lowe's the one time, and I walked in and I was just like, oh, they had this white tree there with purple lights on it. They did a display with like a purple type Christmas tree, which, I mean, to me it was just like, ooh, I love that, but then I have a hard time with that because to me purple is not Christmas colors. I'm a very traditional. I don't like the multicolored lights as much. Every now and then I'll put them on for the kids because the kids want them. But for the most part, I happen to like red, white, and green lights. So I need to get new lights because the box that I had all my lights in are smashed somehow, which I think aren't smashed. I think were chewed up. Sorry, guys. My cats have the freaking, as I guess they call it, the zoomies. There. A little bit better. Carlos is being naughty. As you can see, Storm's the good one. He just sits here and behaves. Don't you, buddy? Yeah, you love your cuddles. Mwah. I do. He's such a little cuddle bug. Yeah. It's just trying to get him to eat with the other cats is becoming hard to do. Because, I don't know. I think that he's just afraid of the rest of them, maybe. I'm not sure, but getting him to eat is... He does eat. I mean, obviously he does, because he's not stick and bones, But it's just getting him to eat with the rest of them is... Because they have their bowls and stuff upstairs, but they share bowls. I think I'm going to just have to get him his own and just keep it in my room so that way he'll eat until he gets big enough that he does not feel scared maybe with the other cats. I don't know. But I started this today. I didn't get very much done because I ended up talking. But I made a few boot cuffs, red, white, and green ones. But I'm starting on a scarf that I'm going to attach a hood to. So this is the Premier Momenti in Dusk. So it's just a shell stitch that I'm using. So I was working on that a little bit earlier, and then I made dinner, and like I said, I sat here and cuddled with little Brandon for a little bit, watching some TV with him, and then the puke messes had to get cleaned up because, yeah, we just, like, Jim just scrubbed and bleached the floors last night, and he's like, you've got to be kidding me. He goes, well, great, I got to do that because he won't go to bed until he gets done tonight. That's just how he is. So, okay, scrub the floors if you want. I don't care. But he's taking Kaylin home, so when he gets back, then I'll just wait for him down here till he's ready to go upstairs to bed, because he has to help me get up the steps. He has to help put pressure on my right leg because that's how bad my hip joint is. Like, I have to have someone help hold pressure to go up the steps, and then I actually, when we go down the steps, because he's the only one I trust to do this, plus we have the system down pat, I have a cane in my right hand, and my left hand is wrapped around his neck, and he supports me and holds on to me, and he'll hold on to my one leg to help get, because my left leg, my brain tells my left leg to move, and it just doesn't. So he has to kind of scoot my left leg forward to get down. Right leg you have to hold to help get it up. So yes, it is a process. That's why I'm upstairs a lot, because Jim works a lot. So I don't trust anybody else to help me get down because I am so afraid of falling. If I were to fall, I'm done for because that's how brittle my bones are, Storm, hold on. We got to sit back because Nana's mama's kind of falling down a little bit. But no, I hope you guys have all had a great day. You all had something to do. Is everybody else decorating for Christmas already? Or I know like Neva and Heather, the Crochet Witch, and them, they're still into their creepy, spooky boo thing. But I'm with Bella. Bella from Crochet Gifts. I am a Christmas person. I mean, I love Halloween too. Don't get me wrong. I love Halloween. But I am Christmas has always been like my main favorite holiday. I love to decorate for Christmas. I love to go all out. I used to decorate my old house. I used to go all out outside. I had the inflatables and the light up stuff and lights all over my porch. And I did the icicle lights around the house. And yeah, I don't do that anymore. It's a little too much. Plus, I can't do it anymore. So they got my tree put together, and it's not fully fluffed. Kaylin was working on it, but I got to finish fluffing it here. I will. Let me see if we can turn it this way a little bit. Hold on, guys. I'm going to take you for a ride. So maybe, yeah, that's my kitchen. I have stuff all over the table that we got to put away. So there's my broken wall. There's a part of the tree. My tripod won't turn no more because my walker's there, so it's kind of like in the way of my walker. So yeah, Jim has put all the stuff away on the table that we just don't know where to go with right now, because I just got a lot of like canned goods that my kids never use. So Tiana is going to be getting, because Tiana and Dylan just have no groceries whatsoever. Well, they do now. We spent a little over $200 for them on Friday. So I mean, for us, it wouldn't mask us any time, but I feed both our families every night, so groceries are quite a bit for us. But yeah, I did buy groceries for them the other night, and what we got them should last them at least a few weeks, hopefully. But they're going to get some boxes of food for Christmas, you know, to take home with them. Because I know that's what everybody, like, they need stuff. They live in this apartment building in Center City, Reading, which I don't like. I didn't even get out of the car. We had a double park, and then this woman came up. She goes, are you unloading? And we're like, yes. She goes, okay, you're all right then, because I guess they stop you if you're just double parked to sit there and shoot the shit. But we were literally waiting for Dylan to come out, so we knew exactly which house it was. I mean, well, it's not we knew what house it was, because of course we could see the numbers on the house, but he was supposed to come out and help Jim unload, because we had the car packed. We had the majority of all Tiana's clothes, some of her shoes. So I guess there's a couple like furniture-y things, like small things she wants. And the baby swing is here. The baby's crib is here. The baby's tubby bath is here. There is, yeah, stuff here that's the baby's furniture stuff. But he has all that stuff at his place too. So I don't know what they're going to do. They have like 2 of all the big stuff. Don't ask me. So we're trying to get that room emptied out, because I'm getting Draken up there this week. I don't care. Somehow or another this week, Draken's moving upstairs. And then guess where Trisha's moving? Her craft room. I am getting my craft room, because I told Tiana she better be sure she's going to live at Dylan's and stay at Dylan's. They're not going to break up this time, because if she does, and she has to come back home, she's living in the living room, just like Odessa had to with Josie when Odessa had to move back home for a while. I'm not rearranging the upstairs again. I'm not going to stop doing what we do. Draken's going upstairs. He's going to have, because when you go upstairs, you're in a bedroom already, and that's Draken's room. And you walk through the room, you go to the left. I have a door for my room, and you go to the right, and then there's a bathroom door, and then there's another door on the other wall that's to go upstairs to what was Tiana's room. That's going to be Draken's room. So, I'm going to have my craft room one way or another. I haven't even unpacked a lot of my new yarn that I've gotten, because why unpack it and put it on shelves when I've got to take everything off the shelves to take out in the room and, you know, reorganize there. So like my bedroom is, I look like a hoarder right now, guys, but I've done a lot of Christmas shopping. So I have a lot of stuff that's come in boxes from Amazon, Walmart, Five Below, clothing stores that I ordered from. I've got tons of Shein stuff, Rose Gal, you know, I don't even know where all. But it's boxes and bags just stacked up, because I don't know, you know, what to do, because with our 2 families now, there's a lot, you know, I have a lot of people I get for. and I just have to get it wrapped. And the little ones don't live here. I don't have no more little ones living here. So Draken knows the real deal, you know, that, you know, SC is, you know, Carlos, if you hit that again, I swear to God, I'm gonna duct tape. You know, I wouldn't duct tape him. I'm just talking funny, but it's just like to duct tape him to a chair to make him behave. Because Carlos, he's in that mood of chasing around the girls right now, the ones that are not pregnant. Because Lagatha we thought was pregnant, but I don't think she is. She just got a little chunky. Ragna, she definitely is. Athena definitely is, and Saphira already had hers. So we just have Lagatha. Hopefully he don't get Lagatha. Who knows? But yes, he's gonna get his, you know, stuff snipped, and we're gonna take all the boys all at once and get them taken care of. I know we should do it now, but it's financially just gonna have to wait until after the holidays. And yes, I don't think Carlos, I'm not worried about Charles. Charles does not even bother with anybody. He sits on a blanket or a pillow wherever he can go that's comfy, or on a lap, and he just doesn't move. He doesn't sleep. Charles is very old. And Charles is starting to get to that really old stage where you can tell just by looking at him, like, he still has life in him, but he's old and he just sleeps all the time. He doesn't really do much. He just wants somebody to hold him and cuddle him. That's it, you know. He will get up to eat and drink and use litter box, and after that, then he's right back at it where he just wants to sit and sleep. So, yeah, if I see me looking over there, Charles is sitting right across from me on the hassock looking, you know, so I'm talking about him. He's like, what are you saying, Ma? Because Charles was Tiana's cat that she had for a while, but she couldn't take any of her animals with her, so now I have, well, it was just her 2 cats, but Athena was her 1 cat. That when I got the 3 original cats, Athena, Saphira, and Carlos, they're my cats, but, you know, Draken got to claim Carlos as his, and Tiana claimed Athena as hers. But I always told Tiana, if you leave, Athena stays here because she's, like, part of the crew, the family, the cats that we have, that she could take Charles, because Charles was not part, like, they're all family, so yes, I mean, my cats are all incest bred. They were all pretty much incest bred already, because the friends of mine where I got them from, they have a ton of cats that they're all related and just have kittens after kittens after kittens. So yeah, we gotta get them fixed so there's no more babies, because we don't need any more babies. So right now we have the 3 babies upstairs. They're 10 days old today, and they need to, and they're 8 weeks old. We'll need to find homes for them. They are so cute though. Yes, they're really cute. But yeah. Well, did I bore you long enough today? I guess I kind of stopped making candles. I've been sitting here talking to you. But that's okay. I just wanted to sit and touch base. And hopefully I can get some stuff done and finished. So I have something to show you this week that I've actually made. I will have these candles done tonight. I have to do wax melts. I have some wax melts made already. I have candy corn. And I have, it's called Witch's Brew, but it is like just a really strong spice smell. Like, it smells like a chai tea mix. That's the only way I can describe it. The cinnamon, the clove, the anise, the cardamom, you know, allspice, berries, all that. Yep, that's what that one smells like. And it is, that's like one of my favorites, the Witch's Brew. And, what other? I made a couple different kinds of candle melts. I did 6 of each of the different scents. I think I made apple pumpkin butter. I made, let me see. I might have them in here as to which ones I did. I don't know if I did the chocolate covered strawberries or not. Witch's Brew. I didn't do the Cinnabon one yet. Oh, I did Harvest Moon, I think. I know I did Autumn Magic. Yeah, I did some Harvest Moon, which this smells really good too. This is a nice, like, fall smell. So, like, to me, when I think of fall smells, I think of, like, the spices. Yeah, this one is a love. It sounds more pine tree with the spices a little bit. It's a gorgeous smell. I love this smell. I gotta sit that out. Gotta do that too. I got a pine tree fragrance oil. I don't know if that's upstairs yet or if I put it in here. I'll look for it in my box. But I am going to make a list, and I will put it in my Trisha Stitches group page. I will have a list of all the different fragrance oils that I have. That way, if you are interested in any and you want to custom order candles, I will gladly make whatever scent that you want. Like Neva, she wanted the fire smell, like a fire smell. So I got her, it's fireplace, and it smells like a fire. So I got to make those for her, which I asked Draken to bring me, because that one's in the box yet that I just got the other day from where I order my fragrance oils. He didn't bring it down, so I will have to continue making candles tomorrow, and hopefully I'm thinking about maybe getting some sugar scrubs done. The lotions don't take long to make, and neither do the shower gels, so I can get my, like I said, I really am trying to get my shower sets together. I think I'm going to sell them for $30 a piece, because they're going to come with a bag that you can use over and over for cosmetics or whatever suits your fancy. And it will come with 3 pretty decent sized face scrubbies, which is 2 scrubbies, 2 of them put together that I crab stitched together, so they're nice and thick and poofy. And then I will also have a poof, you know, like a shower poof crocheted, and then either like a soap bag or a wash rag, depending on how much yarn I have left. Because even though I'm telling you, they never have the same yardage. I had one that I made the 3, you know, of the balls that I have. I got 3. I got the 3 face scrubbies done. I got the poof made, and I was able to get like a kind of like rectangular-ish, pretty decent sized wash rag. I used another skein of the same thing, and I got the 3 face poofs and the 3 face scrubs, the poof, and then I only had enough to be able to make a yarn, not like a soap bag, you know, so to put like a bar of soap in there. So yeah, like they don't come with all the same amount of yarn like they say. But all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go here. I hope you have all had a great night. I hope you enjoyed just my little chit chat and just catching base with you and talking about the cats and getting my house in order, because honestly my house has been out of order since I can't take care of it anymore. I've had to depend on my kids, and it's been just to the point where I don't even want to be in the house anymore, because I live in my room where it's, you know, my room is my zen. And now my room is like, it just looks like such a cluttered mess, but it's boxes of stuff, it's Christmas gifts, it's like I have my totes in there that I have my fabric in, and my containers for all my Bath and Body stuff. So yes, I just don't have the rest of it. I can't wait to get that stuff out into the other room, so I have plenty of room, and then I don't have to have my bedroom cluttered like that. So, oh, Ragna is the naughty one on my Christmas tree. She is chewing on the bottom things, and I'm gonna kick her butt. I'm not gonna kick her butt, but you know, I'm gonna like, she knows when she's being scolded, because she'll look at you and she holds her head back and she's like, okay, I'm gonna shut up. So, if you have not yet, please hit the subscribe button. It's free, and then that way, if you hit the bell with it as well, you'll know when I come up with some other content. You never know what I'm going to bring at you, what I'm going to talk about, because most of the time I try to talk about my craft and the things that I make and the things that I do, but sometimes, you know, I just come on like this and just have a chat with you guys and just chit chat about everything and anything, because if you haven't noticed, I'm one of those very open, honest people that I will talk about everything and anything, and some things, I guess, bother some people when I talk about it, but it is what it is. That's just how I am. So it's like, I'm one of them people, you either love me or you hate me. But I am a kind-hearted soul that I just believe in treating people the way that I want to be treated, with the respect and kindness. I believe in being kind. I believe in being generous. I believe in helping those that need help in any way possible. You know, sometimes, like, that help just maybe just I can afford to lend you an ear for you and a shoulder to cry on, but I'm there. You know, I will do anything for those that I care about and people that I don't even know. I am one of those kind of people. So, yeah. Hit the subscribe button. hit them thumbs up, guys, because that really helps get the algorithm. However, algorithm. I know how to say the word, it's just not coming out of my mouth right. So that's how we get that going. And leave me a comment. Just say hello or whatever. Say, Storm's a cutie, because Storm is a cutie. He is so fluffy and soft. But yeah, he's cuddling with Charles right now. He cuddles with Charles a lot. But all right, guys, I am going to go. I do love yous a lot. And keep your smiles up. Mind my orange fingers. I'm going to be orange for a few days probably. Keep them smiles up, guys. As I tell you every time, each and every one of you are beautiful, inside out and in every way possible. So let that shine come on out and show off your shine. Smile, be happy, and just be you. It's the only way to be. All right, guys, till the next time, I love yous. I'll talk to you later. Bye.